So, this story takes place back in the day when I used to go above and beyond to impress these women. So, what I used to do, I would have a couple $1,000 in my pocket. I would put it right by the edge of my pocket. And I had a nice sound system. I had a couple 15s in the trunk. So I would loosen up my rear view mirror because, I'll get to that. So now I can only do this one time with, a new girl. So this one day, I go pick up a little hood chick. She was nice and thick. So she gets in. She's like, "Ooh, I like this vehicle, Papito." I said, "I know you do. Just sit back and be cool." So what I would do, I would put on a song that everyone loved, and it would have a lot of bass in it. So I wouldn't turn it up that much because I knew she was gonna want to turn it up. So I would put on a song, and it would kind of be low. And of course, she gonna be like, "Ooh, that's my song. Turn that up." So once she would say that, I would be like, "Well, go ahead, turn it up there." So she would turn it up. That bass would really get the kicking in, vibrating on her back, shaking her body. So I knew it wouldn't be too long. So I would turn my head and start looking out the window while I'm driving. Next thing you know, that bass makes my rearview mirror fall off because I loosened it up. So now the girl is tapping me on my shoulder like, hey boy, your mirror fell off." So I act like I got an attitude. I grab the mirror like, "Damn, I hate it when that happens." And I throw the mirror in the back seat. So now she's gonna go back and tell her friends later, like, "Oh girl, he got this nice sound system. It was so loud, it knocked his mirror right off. He just threw it in the back seat." So, next, she would be like, "Yeah, I like to smoke too." I said, "Okay, I got a little bit of, stuff we can partake in." So now, we gotta go to the store, because we gotta get some blunts. So now, remember the couple $1,000 I told you I had in my pocket, on the edge of my pocket? So now, I tell her, "Just sit here. I'm about to go inside the store." So now, when I open up the door and get out, all my money falls on the seat. And she looks down like, "Ooh, ooh." She don't say nothing, but that's really what she's thinking. So all she sees is big bills. Big bills and small bills, but it just spilled out all on the seat. So I hurry up and grab it and throw it back in my pocket. But I know she's seen it because she was looking right at it. So now in her mind, she gonna tell her friends, "Girl, he got a sound system, and it knocked his rear view mirror off, and then he got out, and it was probably about $5,000-$10,000 that fell on the seat." Because she didn't know how much it was, but it was probably just a couple thousand. But I had it to where it looked like it was a whole bunch. So now we go back to the house, and I'm like, "Do you know how to roll?" She says, "Yeah, I know how to roll." I said, "Well, let me go get a little something for you, so we can smoke." So now I go grab out, maybe a half pound. it didn't take that much. I just wanted to bring it all out just to show her. So now, she's never seen so much product before in her life. So in her mind, she's like, oh my God, I got a winner. But little does she know, it was all a game. So, out of this big pile, she takes a little bit, she rolls it up, and, we get to smoke it. So now, she stands up and, I tell her, well, pose if you want to get chose. Pose if you want to get chose. So now, she's spinning around everything, showing off her physique. So, I throw on a little bit of music, because I know I'm about to abuse it. And I, grab her arm, I lead her down the hall. I take her to the room, and, I just lay on the bed. We looking up at the ceiling, because I already know I'm about to catch that feeling. So, now I grab her hand, and, I put her hand on my manhood, and she's like, oh, Papito, that feels damn good. So, I tell her, hey, kiss what you love. Kiss what you love. So, she does it, and she's doing a good job. I said, man, you're pretty experienced at this. I'm going to have to keep you. She says, well, I know exactly what I'm doing. I said, sure you're right. Sure you're right. So, I tell them, stop. I don't want you to finish. I don't want it to end like that. You got to feel this inside you. So, I stand up, I fold her over, and, I enter her love tunnel. And instantly, she's like, ooh. I'm like, yeah, exactly. So, one thing leads to another, and what she didn't tell me is that, she was a squirter. So, she says, oh, Papito, I'm about to let loose. I said, well, you ain't got to tell me, just do it. So, all that pressure built up inside of her, she starts pushing me out. Because, she's a squirter, so she pushes me out. And it feels like she's peeing on me. So I'm like, sheesh. So I put it back in. Not even 10 seconds later, she pushed me back out. So, after a little bit, everything was a success. And, I take her and drop her back off right where I got her. So, probably a week or so later, I see her friend at the store. That, her friend like, yeah, my girl told me about what happened. I said, what you talking about? She said, about your sound system. And she said a whole bunch of money fell out your pocket. I said, girl, stop. That wasn't done but a couple dollars. She said, that ain't what she said. It was more than that. I said, okay. But anyways, since she already knew what to expect, I couldn't do nothing with her because, I can't make the mirror fall or make the money fall if she already knows about it. So I went on about my business. But, I use this technique quite often back when I was using it. And it always worked.